Dear Mom, you asked why I moved to Iraq. I remember your stories of fleeing the country 40 years ago during the war with Iran. We left for a reason, your warning echoes in my head. But in those moments, I remember why I chose to move. Like when the American pastor asked when we converted to Christianity, and the patience you had to explain that Christians originate from the Middle East. Americans don't understand this country and its people. A note from my former editor says it best: why move there? Americans don't care about Iraq. I wasn't going to wait for that to change. There are so many important stories to tell, like water scarcity and land encroachment, like communities coming together after the Islamic State's repressive rule and fears the group will return in greater force. But it's not just stories about Iraq that I'm documenting. Our Assyrian community is smaller than ever. Over 1.5 million lived in Iraq before 2003. Today, that's dropped to 130,000 and growing smaller and smaller. So I'll be traveling across the country to document our story of people fighting to remain here and those deciding whether to leave, of the language that survives and the young people replacing it with English, of churches being rebuilt and the many others abandoned as communities disappear. So Mom, when you asked why I wanted to move to Iraq, my only thought was I couldn't afford not to.